Hey, everybody, welcome in. We got a great show tonight. We're doing something that nobody's ever done in the history of RV live streaming. You'll notice down below we have a phone number. We will take your calls. The phone lines will open up soon, but we have two surprise guests coming on tonight. But first, let me introduce the guest that's supposed to be on right now. And it is, you know him, you love him. He put the room service in Air Force, and he's got a killer service dog, our Epic RV. There he is. Now, the next guest we're going to bring on.
We only read a little screen. Jeez.
Well, I got to figure all this out with the stuff behind us. There we go.
You obviously didn't read the agreement, the interview agreement. Yeah.
Hey, you know, to be on the live stream, you have to wear a hat.
That's right.
You know him. You love him. Size does matter. He's coming in. He's wearing a goatee. He's got a coffee cup that says, "Coffee makes you poop," sent to him by yours truly. It's the Dupreys. Here's Ross.
It's only one Duprey. The other one's in the bedroom.
The other one's in the bedroom. We got another guest coming in here in a second. He's on his way back. He's setting up. He's coming to you live from Sedona, Arizona. You know him. You love him. And when he comes in,
how many people are here?
We'll put him in the chat. All right. So here's what we got going on. We're going to be doing a little bit of tests. So this could be either a train wreck or awesome. All right. Captain Jack Scrapper, let's do a little bit of introductions before we get going here. And it's just always good to know that Captain Jack Scrapper is fully dressed.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's always a good thing. All right. Now, let's go through here and see who we got in the channel. We have people been waiting for over an hour. So I want to say special thanks to those people. Slow Momentum, KT, you guys are awesome. It's going to be epic. We have RV Traveling MIA Researchers. We have Thin Blue Lane RV. If you haven't checked out that channel, that guy is awesome. We're going to get him in here probably next week. We have a special guest coming to you all the way from Okinawa, Japan. He's going to be coming on next Wednesday. He's one of my brothers, a true blue jarhead. He's going to be coming on with us. He's got to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning to hit our live stream. So he'll be coming on next Wednesday. We have Van Life with Gina, William Dickerson. We have, who else do we have in here? We have a lot of people in here. Bob's Adventures. Little Bit Crazy, Full-Time Dream. Who else? Who else do we have in here? We have Our Epic RV Adventure. Who are those guys?
I don't know.
We had a phone call. Here's our first phone call. Let's try this.
Long-time viewer, first-time caller.
First, yep. So
hi there, Epic RV. How you guys doing?
Great. How you doing, Ross?
Hi, you're on here with Andrew.
Not Dickerson, it's Dick Stunt.
What?
What happened?
My last name is not Dickerson, it's Dick Stunt.
Oh,
Dickson. Dick Stunt.
Well, can everybody hear that?
Yeah, you got to get it right, Drew.
I'm sorry. I do apologize. I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry. Can you hear us, caller?
Bye.
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 Okay.
What the heck was
It
that?
works. It works.
It works.
It works really good.
I just got yelled at. I am so sorry. Melanetti, Living Free Zip Codeless. Wayward Wags is in here.
Let me have someone call in here.
This is
Dave, call this number real quick. Let's get talking. Dave's good. 323-413-7512. Call it right now. We'll pick up. We're live.
Oh, Jesus. The Traveling Pisces are in the house. Gina.
Oh, it's a Traveling Pisces. They sound familiar.
They're awesome. Aaron and that, yeah. Nursing Our Travel Bug is in here. So if you want to call in, we're taking calls apparently, and it's working.
Real quick, Epic RV, where are you? At your house?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I like the wainsboard in the back.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
We have another caller.
Nice.
Second caller.
Hey, caller, you're on the air live.
Hello,
Hi, who is this?
this is Bob from Bob's Adventure.
Oh, hey, Bob, how you doing? Do you have a question for one of our guests?
I actually I kind of a question, but kind of a thing to let you guys know as well.
Okay.
Epic, I know you're a counselor, and so I kind of wanted to see if you'd like to be involved in the campaign that I'm launching on Friday. I'm working with the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline to raise money and get volunteers for them. And I've got a bunch of creators that I'm going to be interviewing across the United States. Nomadic Fanatic actually just agreed to be one of the interviewers or interviewees. So just wanted to know if you'd be wanting to get involved in that.
Anything we can do to help? Just shoot us an email, Bob. You've got our email address. If not, it's ourepicrvadventure@gmail.com. Just shoot us an email address Shoot us an email, and with your phone number, we can talk offline and figure out exactly how we can help.
Awesome, will do.
Thanks,
Papa Drew.
Yeah, no problem.
So far, no calls for Papa Drew, but at least it's working.
I got a call.
You got a call.
Oh,
I got yelled at.
oh, that's right. That was. Yeah, but it wasn't a question. Well, maybe questioning your
My reading ability.
intelligence level. That's about it.
Oh, I see him. Hang on. Here comes our next one. Here comes our next guest. He's coming in. You know him. He's got epic drone shots. He's really nice. He's a fellow Italian, and here he comes.
This is
There he
pretty
went.
cool how you can
Oh,
do
he
that.
left. Oh, he's
And we got a
back.
caller.
Oh,
There he is.
there we go.
Hey, Mark.
Hey,
This guy's
how's it?
cool. He's in Colorado, right? Or
Why is on? We've got a call. Hang on.
I'm just impressed how you guys are doing this. This is pretty cool.
Hi, caller. You're on the air with Grand Adventures, our epic RV adventures, and the Dupreys. Do you have any questions?
Hey, Papa Drew, my name's Bill, and this is a question for our epic RV adventure.
Yes, sir.
I love this lasagna, and Shelly, you're a great cook. I just can't get Hillary to cook that way.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on, sir.
Yeah, I get compliments all the time on my lasagna making skills, and I appreciate all of you for liking that video. If you want to share it out with your friends and family, the recipe is open source. You can have it.
Wow. So, hey, Mark, where are you right now?
Sedona, Arizona.
Dude, I am so jelly.
Yes,
Yes.
very.
Yeah, no, life's pretty darn good right now. I got a dog that keeps walking in front of me, and I've got 5,000 wires out here to make this happen. So we'll hopefully that won't disappear on you.
Hey, guess what? We have another caller. This is kind of fun. What do you guys think?
I love it.
I can't believe you get 4 cameras on one screen.
Hey, caller, you're on the air with everybody. Do you have a question for one of our guests?
Yeah, I just wanted to know how long each one have been putting out videos on YouTube.
Hey, this is one of the Canadians. This is Living Light RV. I know the voice. Hi, Kent.
Yes, it is. How you
I know-
doing, Drew?
I know the accent.
So, Mark, how long have you been doing videos? Kent wants to know.
Started in October of 2017.
Okay. And Ross,
I don't even remember.
how many videos do you have up, Ross?
A couple, about 1,000, 1,100, but I've been doing it for like 5 years. But I wasn't full time all the time doing it, just a little bit here and there. But I stopped for like 2 years to build the house. slowed down. I didn't stop. I slowed down. I didn't do them every day, but I'm just getting back into them, I guess, a little bit.
Okay. And our Epic RV Adventures?
Well, unlike the smaller channels on the bottom part of your screen here, we've been doing this for 4 whole months. 4 months last week, actually. So that was our YouTube anniversary.
Nice.
And I've been doing this for 5 years off and on. Probably the last year.
You took like 3 years off, though, Papa Drew.
Yeah, you're the reason I'm doing YouTube videos, Ross, because you kept yelling at me to do them.
I was like, you got to get a camera and do them. You're finally doing them. You're doing more.
How many of you guys have been to Canada?
I have.
With your RV?
Oh.
No. We were supposed to go this summer, but unfortunately they closed the border. My wife's Canadian, so we were going to go back and see her family, but that isn't happening, obviously.
Yeah. Kent, when are you guys coming back in the United States?
We're going to come back to the United States probably 1st of November or maybe the 15th of October.
Okay, and how's your new haircut?
Going good. I'm keeping my tooth on.
If you guys haven't seen it, Living Light RV put out a great video. Lisa cut Kent's hair. Yeah, Mark. Look at Mark.
I'm telling you, I feel like Krusty the Clown on The Simpsons.
That's a cool view you got in the back.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Sedona is gorgeous. If you ever have a chance to get out there, go out and see it. And, you know, Mark does a really good job with his drone footage and his voiceovers that he does when he goes on his hiking and everything. I mean, he does a really epic job of showing the landscape and kind of giving you the ins and outs and the little tricks and tips. We love watching Mark's content. It's just amazing.
I can't believe how crystal clear his cam is. I mean, our Epic RV, you got like crystal.
Well, I'm actually
and Grand Adventure, you're on a data card?
Well, no, I'm streaming off my phone, but I'm using my mirrorless to actually shoot this.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of technology.
Yeah.
All right, Ken, do you have any other questions?
No, I'm good.
All right, we love you guys. Be safe out there.
You guys, everybody take care. You bet. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you on the road.
Drew, how are you getting all these calls coming in? This is cool.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Yeah. Me and Michael, the Marine and the Air Force guy got together. It was a Marine's idea, but the Air Force guy's ingenuity.
Oh, nice. Take another call. I like this.
Well, here we go. We have another call coming in.
They're just coming in.
Pouring in.
If we chat, can we chat in here? We'll go on YouTube if we chat in private chat. Or
Hey,
live.
Carl, you're on the air. Do you have a question for us?
Oh, there's a live comment.
Yes, this is John Chalker, Waterbury, Connecticut, sir.
Yes.
It's for you, actually, Papa Drew.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I like your show very much. You're doing a wonderful job, sir. I like all of these guys. I watch a lot of these guys, and also I watch, a whole bunch of them. I think you guys are really good.
Oh, thank you.
My question for you is, sir, how did you get your RV? Is that what type of RV is that, sir?
Okay, so we bought it out of a rental yard. I went to El Monte RVs. The RV was $25,000. I saved up a lot of money. I put $14,000 down on it. We fix it all the time. It's a 33-foot Class C Tioga. The problem with the RV is it's a V8. I wish I would have got the V10.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Well, we appreciate you watching. We hope you're safe out there in Connecticut. Thank you.
You too, sir.
Take care. That's cool.
Come over here.
Just from the Northeast.
That's just really neat. What do you think of this, Mark? Uh-oh. Mark turned into Max Headroom.
Allow me to translate. What Mark is trying to say is he loves Papa Drew, one of his favorite channels, and he's so honored and privileged to be here. He wished he could leave the view behind him because he loves to watch Papa Drew so much. He'd just like to come be part of his videos from his balcony with the homeless guys.
And he's donating $1,000.
For every person, for every view this video gets.
That's right. Was that what you said, Mark?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. All right, next call.
Mark, we lost your signal, brother.
Hey, but at least we still got the background, so we still watch the.
Can someone explain to me what's this chat on the right? Is that from YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
you can do live comments or private chat. Private
Okay, I
chat
can't chat unless I sign in, right?
No, you can go. Hi, caller. You're on the air. We're explaining how all this works with Ross. You have a question?
I got a question for our epic RV adventure. This is
No.
momentum.
The answer is no.
Did you get my sticker?
Yeah, it came in the mail. It came in the mail today, actually.
Oh, this is awesome.
Did you hang up on him?
No.
He didn't get my sticker?
We got it today in the mail. Thank you.
Excellent. Excellent.
We have it. We've got to get it,
Talon.
de-germed first, but so we haven't opened it. God knows what's inside of it.
Alcohol spray bottle.
Good deal. Hey, but that's all I got. I think this is awesome. Y'all rocking it, man. Keep it up. Good job,
Hey, KT, don't hang up. You hung up, didn't you?
There you go. Mark's back.
Okay. Hey, Mark.
Well, there he is.
All right, what else we got? Wagward Rags is in the chat. In chat. Wagward Rags. That's gotta sound familiar too.
So, Ross, on the right-hand side, you can see where it says chat.
I can't chat unless I sign in, log in.
Oh, you can't. Just go on mute your phone.
Yeah.
And go into YouTube, and you can use it that way. You can chat that way.
Oh, does it still show up? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. We got you back, Mark. Welcome back.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
Did you go out and find some wine or some aliens out there?
No, I went and got you that plate of gnocchis we were talking about.
Oh, epic. Here's a beer for you. And anybody have any Papa Drew, do you need other moderators? This John Tracker, Waterbury, Connecticut. I offer my services as moderators to keep the trouble out of there. Yeah, John, I can make you a moderator. Not right now, but later on. I think our Epic RV Adventures and the Dupreys are moderators, so they should be Blue Wrenches too. And then I think Wayward Wags are Blue Wrenches. Ross is just taking pictures of the screen right now.
All right, Justin's in there. And Justin, the extreme moderator. Justin from Justin and Christina's RV van life. There,
Oh yeah,
if he's in there, there's no need for anybody else to be moderating. And then he's the man. Oh, Dustin's there. Oh, Dustin's okay.
So hey, Mark, what else you got going on your plate, man? I know that you can get out and hike and be away from everybody and be safe and kind of do your thing, which is epic. What else you got going on out there, brother?
Indeed. Well, been on the road now for about five or 6 weeks. And yeah, my nearest neighbor right now is about a quarter mile away. So it's kind of the definition of social distancing out here. And going to start working my way back into Utah. I have to pick up Mrs. Grand Adventure in Utah the end of next week, and we're going to head back out. We're not quite sure where we're heading yet, but we're heading somewhere.
That's awesome. That's so cool, man. And I know that you invited me out there, and we had a conversation of Mrs. Papa Drew hookups.
Well, let Mrs. Papa Drew know the full hookups don't come with these views. So you kind of, it's a toss-up. The full hookups don't come with these views.
It is. No, Ross needs to turn down his stuff. So, Ross, what do you got going on over there? I know that you're running around fixing like everybody's RVs and doing all that kind of stuff. I noticed that you had another RV in your driveway there.
Yeah, that's a van. I put a shower in. I put a propane tank in underneath the shower, and I just it's just sitting there for a while because we had to get a regulator, different style of hoses, and all that garbage. I'm just milking the government. I don't work anymore. I'm just doing what everybody else is doing and getting my check, baby. No, they won't send me checks. They don't send me anything. I gotta work for my money.
And then I don't even know what to say to that, Ross.
That's my reply. But I am working. Yeah, we're not doing as many calls because of the thing that's going on. I don't want to say because I might get
Hey,
I'm still working here and there.
We have another caller.
Okay.
This is really working out good.
Yeah.
Hey, caller, you're live on the air.
Yeah, this is slow momentum again. I think Epic RV wanted to say something to me, maybe.
He called back again.
Thanks, Keith. No, I was just because I haven't been able to catch your live streams the last couple of days. And I just wanted to know how, if everything was okay, because I know your hometown got hit with tornado.
Hey, hey, Keith, turn down the YouTube so we don't get the echo.
Something's echoing big time. Is that Mark Grand Adventure?
No, that's Keith.
That's Keith.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Keith, do you have a question?
Much better.
I've missed you,
Okay,
Michael.
Keith, I was just wondering. I know you were out on. I haven't been in your live streams last day or so, and I just wanted to know how your family, everybody fared through the tornadoes that hit the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for asking. Everybody's fine. My son actually lived about a quarter of a mile from the airport, where it just totally destroyed a couple of hangars and flipped some bits over, and plus where he worked, which they were off. So that was a blessing. So thank you for asking. Everybody's fine. We should be home tomorrow by about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning.
And if anybody's looking for a houseboat, Keith's the guy to talk to.
Yeah, and if you're looking to sing karaoke, which I highly recommend Mark to do, because I know Mark has a great singing voice.
Oh,
go see
hell no.
Momentum on Sunday and sing karaoke with KT, because I guarantee you're going to have fun. Bring your earplugs.
Oh, yeah. 9 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah. Right after our Epic RV Adventures Sunday dinners.
There you go.
We need Shelly and Michael to do Islands in the Stream by Kenny and Dolly. So y'all start practicing that, please.
He's a great singer.
Stream, that is what we are.
Not this guy.
See?
How can we be wrong?
Can I sing the song? Can I sing the song "My Ding-a-Ling"?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've climbed the garden wall myself.
All right. Thanks, KT, man. You're awesome. I love you, brother.
Hey, a bunch of people are asking, how are we doing this magic here? And some people have already kind of figured it out. Yeah, it's Google Voice.
Yeah. So
patented by Drew, wherever he is over there.
We kind of, me and Mike got together and we looked at a bunch of streams and we thought, we just lost Grand Adventure. We thought that there's got to be a different way we can do this. So my brilliant idea was, hey, let's get Google Voice, or let's get a phone number where we could actually take calls and then put them on the air. So far, it's been working. Oh, look, we have another caller. Is that Keith again?
Probably.
Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, are you talking to a Ross Capri?
Yes.
Okay. Is he on the line right now?
Yes.
Okay. You need to let him know he's got a warrant in the city of Travelers Rest for practicing RV repair without a license.
What?
He needs to get a hold of me immediately.
Who are you?
I just told you.
Told me?
Travelers Rest Police Department.
Where are you from?
Mr. Dupree, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Who are you?
Okay. I just explained to you who I am.
A warrant? Is it for Papa Drew or is it for Ross?
I have at least 3 different. Hey, look, I have at least 3 different warrants. So you can either come in and take care of these, or I can come pick you up. It's up to you, man. I'd rather you just come in and take care of them.
All right, I'll be there. Where do you want me to go?
I can't do this, dude. I'm laughing too hard.
It's not Travelers Rest, is it?
Yeah, it is Travelers Rest.
How you doing, John?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
He's like losing it on the phone. Here, you got to call real quick. Hurry up, call.
I haven't seen John in a while. It's been like a couple months. He's doing like a homestead thing, and he's got a house, and it's really cool. But he's got like, what'd you buy, 8 acres, and he's got like his RV set up there. He's doing a little at a time with cash, so it's really cool.
Yeah, and I've run out of cash because of this whole coronavirus thing. I don't have any side jobs, so everything's kind of put on hold until we get that taken care of.
John's kind of on the front line with this virus.
Yeah.
You be safe, John.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. The hardest thing about this whole thing is going around and telling people that they can't hang out with each other.
Well, because it kind of kills you with the kids, right? The kids.
I got to kick them out of parks and off of benches in front of restaurants and things like that. It's starting to get depressing.
Yeah, I mean, because you want kids to have fun and play. I mean, that's life.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're either stuck in their house or they're stuck on their front porch, and
Crap.
you know, it's getting ridiculous. So hopefully this will end pretty quick.
Our kids have become more innovative. They're now stealing the pot plants off the front porch.
They're stealing the what? The pop? Oh, okay. No, they're growing them inside and drying them out up in the attic. Hey, actually, you know what? A little side note on this virus thing. We were up here, you know, when that tornado went through Clemson and Seneca and all that, just the other day. We were up here, and my wife and I said, you know what? We probably need to leave. But by the time we decided it was time to go, we didn't have time to get out of here. So we just kind of hung out in this little 32-foot C-class and prayed it wasn't going to blow away on us.
Was it rocking a little?
Actually, it didn't rock. It didn't rock too bad. There was a couple times it shook a little bit, but most of the time we just heard it. You know, we just hear the wind and stuff. I mean, you know where my Ross, you know where my RV sits, and there's a berm right there beside it. And I think that cut the wind a little bit.
Yeah, he's talking about the big storms that just came through. These are fun. Did you guys all get the big storms?
We didn't out here in California.
Oh, we got slammed, man. Woof.
I know Wayward Wags had a heck of a time. They had to evacuate.
Someone, the Kellys or something, meet the Kellys or something. What is that called? They fell in our RV tree. Crush your RV in half.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. All right, caller, you got anything else going on?
Not a whole lot, man.
All right, you be safe out there, man, and thank you for everything you're doing.
Hey, no problem, man.
Peace, love, and hippies, dude.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, thanks. Wash your hands.
See ya.
See you, John.
That's working out. Hey, this is working out pretty good.
It is good. You know, it almost looks like Mark has a green screen behind him. And I wish it was because I'm so jealous of where he's at versus where we are.
He's having bad. Oh, hey, we have another incoming caller.
Does look fake. Mark.
Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Running with the Clarks, Chris and Donna here. Just want to say hello.
Hey, how you doing out there?
No, not too bad. Just making sure everybody's okay. Hey, our epic RV adventure. Sorry we missed you. We're still here.
We were only one row away, and we couldn't make it to you guys. And it's really our fault more than anything else. So I apologize that we couldn't get together when we were down at Mac Deal. Hopefully we'll be back soon. Paths will cross.
You can come back. We're back here again. So we're hanging out and hunkered down.
Well, unfortunately, since I'm on active duty right now, the stop movement order means I can't go anywhere. So I wish I could.
Yeah, it's pretty nice here. If we're going to be tied down and hunkered down somewhere, you couldn't get much better than right here. Beautiful beaches, beautiful weather, PX commissary, everything's still open. So we're just going to stay until they kick us out.
What is it, about half full now, probably?
Yeah, it's not even half full. It's about a quarter full. Everybody that leaves, they're not letting anybody come in. So it's staying pretty desolate.
Yeah, I told this to Shelly the other day. We watched your latest video because we knew you guys were there from Instagram. It's like if there's any place that I was going to be stuck, being stuck on a small private beach in a campground in Tampa, Florida, is probably not a bad place to be stuck.
Yeah, you can't go downtown. Everything is still locked down. The base is in Cat 4, so it's pretty dead once you pull out of the gate. We had to go get some medicine at the CVS, and there was hardly anybody there.
Wow. Well, thanks for reaching out and saying hello. And again, our fault we didn't get together, but we'll get through all this and we'll get together somewhere down the road for sure. And I'm glad you guys are safe where you're at. And again, we're jealous of where you're stuck.
Yeah, thanks for doing this, Bubba. Everything's cool here. Y'all have fun and good talking to you guys. This is pretty cool.
Yep. Thanks for calling into the live stream. Be safe out there.
Thanks.
Remember, wash your hands.
Yep, wash your hands. Especially after the call. You definitely need to wash your hands after this call.
So what does everybody think about this? Is this pretty cool or what?
This is pretty cool. I can't believe you can do all this. You got more technology than me over there in California.
Hey, blame the Air Force guy. Oh, we got a text from Mark. I think his internet is. Sorry, bud.
It's actually pretty easy to figure out how to do, honestly.
Oh, hey, we got another caller coming in live on the air. Whoops, I hit the wrong button.
Try the right button.
Caller, you're on the air.
Well, it's about time this was harder to get through than trying to get through Verizon customer service.
Well, hey, listen. Who is this?
What do you say, Simplify? And why did you give up the Peroni for Bud Light?
Hey, Bud Light is good. It's, we're all in hard times, and I'm suffering.
Aren't we all? Hey, I just wanted to call and say thank you for letting Mama D and I be part of your group here. This is Foreverland.
Hey, we love having everybody. We want everybody to come in and, forget about the creepy crud that's out there and have a good time. And we kind of figured that this is a way that people who can't be on the air with us or don't want to show their faces to actually call in and have a voice on the air with everybody and talk to Ross and Michael and Shelly and me. And, you're all part of the family. You're all part of our community.
Hey, Talon's right here at the table. She can hear you.
Well, we definitely enjoy it, and we're going to hone up on our video skills, and we'll be out there more, and one of these days we'll be up there on the screen with you.
We'd love to have you.
Well, you know who to call. We take care of you.
And Dee says tell Shelly she has a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Well, we would love to have you up here on the screen with us more than anything else. We love having everybody up here, and we want family members and creators and everybody to come up here and talk with us.
We love you guys. We'll keep watching.
All right. Wash your hands. Be safe.
Yep.
Always. Hoorah.
So if anybody wants to know how to actually do this on their own live streams, Drew has get with Drew for the licensing fees, and then we can walk you through the actual technical piece of making it happen.
Oh, we have another caller. Hey, caller, you're live on the air with Ross and our epic RV adventure.
Yeah. Won't you tell that slow momentum he gets enough airtime anyway? He don't need to be interrupting your show.
Hey, everybody's welcome.
I'm just kidding. It's Jerry Holly.
Yeah, I thought you, Jerry. I thought that was you.
How you doing, Jerry?
Funny.
Good. I'm loving your show. Just had to call in and give you a hard time and give him a hard time.
Yeah, we love you, man. We hope everything's going good over there at your family.
Yeah.
All right. You guys take care and enjoy your show.
Thanks for calling in, and wash your hands. What do you think, Ross?
I think it's pretty cool that you have everybody on one screen and the callers, and that's really cool. I like it.
It would have been a lot cooler if the original idea would have panned out, but we're not going to say what the original idea was because I haven't given up hope on it yet. So don't let the cat out.
Okay.
No, we can get. We tried to pull that off, but it was pretty technical. We'll figure it out.
One question: Epic RV Adventure. Where are you guys located?
We're in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Fayetteville.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's back.
You're right next to me. How? Oh, I'm by Forest City. I I'm an hour from Charlotte.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You're not that far, I don't think.
No, you're not that far at all. I didn't realize you were on this side.
I'm right next to you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm right
reached over.
I know. I didn't know you were right. You got those big storms coming by the other day.
Right. Yeah. We're literally right off of a 95 in Fayetteville.
Oh, 95. Okay, so you're right on by the coast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, because we go Heather and I go that way to her mother's. We go to the beach there, Wilmington.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right
We love that. We love that area. We were just there in January. Well, right after Christmas. Christmas.
It's actually called Leland.
Leland. Oh yeah, Leland. Yeah.
Yeah, very close.
So if anybody has any questions for the Dupreys or for our epic RV adventure or myself, feel free to call the number. We're taking calls live on the air right now, and we'll bring you on. Every live stream we have now is going to have this phone number. And I have a feeling other people are going to do this as well.
Yep, and my Tech Talk Tuesdays will have this feature as well, but with a different phone number.
Oh, right. Wow. York, South Carolina, ladies.
We have another caller. Hi, you're live on the air. You might want to mute your YouTube before you come on the air, caller.
I can't hear him.
I can hear that he's listening to us, or they're listening to us live, so there's a little bit of delay.
Oh.
Sorry, Angie's making a pizza right now.
Twisted M Living said Vietnam. Yes, exactly. This is Vietnam. That's where we live.
Next caller, we can't hear this guy.
All right, caller, try back.
Hello.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Who is this?
This is Dawn and Danny.
Hi, Dawn. How you doing?
Good. We just wanted to say hi, Ross the boss. He's been a lot of help to my son's family. My son got married, and so he would go. They had something wrong with their camper, and literally within minutes, Ross was out there fixing it. So thank you, Ross.
You're welcome. I think I know you. You're my neighbor.
Yeah, but you always help, and I always see your truck moving out and moving back. You're always willing to go and help, and that's really nice. So,
I'm gonna.
He knows what he's talking about, guys. He knows what he's talking about.
I need my addition done, so can you help me out with that? She painted the whole side.
All right, well, y'all have fun. This is pretty neat. I like it.
She painted the whole
Do it
side of
again.
the house, by the way.
Oh wow, that's cool.
All right, bye.
Bye. What's Captain Jack saying? Is he drunk?
Captain Jack is probably drunk, and he may or may not have pants on.
It says Captain Jack Scrapper at Papa Drew's RV. Y'all need to ask what side of the Rockies the caller is. Is that okay?
YouTube.
Are you on the left side or are you on the right side?
This is so cool that YouTube is going to buy this whatever this is, the stream guard or whatever it's called. YouTube's going to buy this because it's too smooth. YouTube is a mass disaster when you're trying to go live. I still haven't figured it out. It's been like 6 years.
Oh, this is StreamYard is super simple.
Wicked simple.
He's not coming to your tech talk.
You watch. YouTube will buy this. Watch it.
Oh yeah.
Ross, this is what I've been trying to tell you for the last month or so.
I just didn't trust my channel key and then the software. I didn't know if they used your key for something else or something.
Yeah, well, obviously they don't. So right now Ross is sitting at home. He's in North Carolina, right there close to the Tennessee border. He just had some pretty big storms roll through. Ross and I have actually met up. We went on a date together.
You were right next to Epic RV Adventure. You were right next to them when we were at the what's that called? The coast.
Yeah, down in Outer Banks.
Outer Banks, yeah.
Well, they're real close to you guys.
Well,
You do know that, right? You're real close to Ross.
yeah, but they're not real close. I got about 4 hours drive.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours.
Yeah, but we did that to meet up. We went to that one. Remember, we went to that one town where we met that lady in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
Who didn't turn out to be a serial killer and showed us the town.
Is that where they live?
I don't know, what town did we go to?
No, it's an hour. Just get to 95 from the coast, I think.
Yeah, it's about it's about an hour and a half from the coast to get to.
So
We're
Dustin wants to know if you're using Google Hangouts to go live. Time to switch to StreamYard. Google Hangouts is going away. No, this is Google Voice.
Yeah.
So we've incorporated Google Voice with StreamYard, and basically it's really simple. You just share the screen and click the audio button, and then I have on my laptop, one side of the screen is Google Voice, and the other side is StreamYard with everybody on it. And that's how we're doing this.
So much for your Chinese secret, huh?
Yeah, well, they'll figure it out. It's okay. You know what? To be copied is to.
Well, you're only telling Wags. You weren't telling everybody else. That's fine.
Right. There's 26 of us in the house right now. Anybody else want to call in? Wags, do you want to call in? Test it out. This is more of a test stream for everybody, but Ross wanted to come on. Ross is going to be on for everybody. He's going to be going against Camper Size Living on Friday, where we'll have the jokes and the calls. So that'll be epic too, doing that. So you guys can call in and tell jokes live on the air as well.
Sorry that I'm eating. I have to eat every half an hour.
No problem.
Is that what kind of potato chips are those?
Or I'll pass out.
We want to see that live on the air.
Yeah.
And then I want Heather to come.
That's quality content right there.
I want to see Heather draw something funny on your face.
Yeah. So Twisted End Living is going to had reservations in May in Ocracoke on the Outer Banks. Yeah, I grew up on the other side of the ferry, the Ocracoke Ferry. That's where I grew up. So yeah, I love that area. Love the coast, miss the water.
Dude, we love the Outer Banks are gorgeous.
Yeah, the Outer Banks are awesome.
I really loved going to the Outer Banks. Of course, the place we stayed at had it had 29 bathrooms, Ross, and 40 rooms or something in it with an elevator.
Yeah, we got videos up. Want me to post a video for him?
Yeah, we had the video up for it. Yeah, that was really neat where we went into that, and then we got to hang out and go fly the drone, which we lost the footage after we went to the pizza place.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah, you lost the card.
Well, that's debatable. What's up, Mike?
I'm looking at the comments here, and KT is saying that Wags can't call because he's on hold with Uranus.
No, Wags is on hold with Uranus and the fudge packing guy. Look at Ross. He's like a little kid. Anybody have any questions for Ross? He's not. Anybody have any questions for Leslie?
$40,000 per week beach house.
Oh yeah.
Is that it? That's what we paid. Yeah.
Let's just rent it for the month.
We rented it for 2 weeks.
I wonder if I can post a link in here. That's cool.
So,
who's this guy? You want to remove this person?
Who?
We have a caller.
A-Sharp?
No, that's fine. He's fine. That's okay.
Oh, you know him? Okay.
Yeah. Hi, caller. You're on the air with Ross, the Dupreys, and our epic RV adventure. Do you have a question?
Do you have a moment to talk about Uranus?
Yeah. Right now, it's circling Klingons.
I'm almost positive he's got pamphlets made up, so he will be going door to door as soon as this stuff's over with.
If Dustin will tell you about the YouTube channel that he sent me today to go to.
Yeah, maybe I'll put a link somewhere or something in the chat. I don't know if I want to talk about it. I get a bunch of hate mail, but it's pretty funny. Maybe I'll drop the link over here if you don't mind, Drew. But man, this is pretty cool, man. I like the phone call thing. It's going really well. It's a great idea.
Cool. I can show you how to do this, Dustin.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And what I was talking about earlier was, so when Leslie and I go live, we use Google Hangouts instead of StreamYard, and that's going away. Google Voice is still good, so this calling in thing should still keep working for everybody just fine. Whoever wants to do it.
Guys, echoing.
Right, and you had a great idea, Dustin, to take like the 5th caller to win prizes and stuff. We might actually incorporate some of that.
Oh, yeah, that is a great idea.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good idea to use this as an avenue to do giveaways. I think it'd be a lot of fun too.
Right.
That was Leslie's idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe I probably wouldn't go like, caller number 20. I thought just a little,
Caller number 45. We're going to be watching here.
A reason for people to call in too. So
caller 300, you'll win a date with Wayward Wags at a pizza place.
Yeah, well, I know a good place where you can get fudge.
Right, can you step in just say hi real quick?
Hashtag Team Stick.
Right.
Yeah, and I mean,
they want to see you just say hi real quick. Like 2 seconds and say hi.
So, Dustin, while I have you on the phone, you want to talk about your situation that happened over the weekend?
Yeah, we actually we had some bad storms rolling through here, rolled through a lot of the country, but we just didn't feel safe in the RV, and luckily we're back home where we have friends and family, so we got out of the RV and then went to stay the night with some friends because it was just a little too dangerous for us. They were talking about F4, F5 tornadoes coming through here, and we just didn't want to risk it.
And what was the YouTube channel that got taken out? What was that all about? You told me about that on the phone.
I think that was Freedom Theory.
Right. Freedom Theory got their RV destroyed, and then their mother-in-law. Hi, Heather.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, so that's I guess Josh's parents were camping with them too, and a tree fell over both of the RVs, and they're both totaled. So thoughts and prayers for the Freedom Theory right now.
Yeah. It's funny. How's it, Dustin? How's it working on your end with the phone and hearing everything and coming through? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine as long as I mute the audio from the feed that I was listening to you guys. I can't have you guys. I mean, I can see you on the screen, but I mute my audio because you had a couple of callers on that you could tell they still have their audio on, so that creates a lot of feedback. So I think as long as everybody gets in the habit of muting their audio in the background while they're talking on the phone, it should be good.
Right. Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that this is actually something that's viable that we can continue to do in the future when we have guests come on. Yeah, it's just so much better. It's so much better than the chat. I mean, I love reading the chat. I love everybody that put stuff into the chat. But having somebody come on the air and talk to the 2 guests that we have, it's pretty epic, as in our epic RV adventures.
Yeah, and we can't wait to come back on with you and answer some phone calls. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, we'll have you back on maybe next week.
Awesome, man. We'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right, see you. Be safe.
The full-time dream. I got Heather for you.
Hey, Dustin, I just sent you a text message. Very important. Look at it right now.
All right.
Where'd Heather go? Bring Heather back. She's prettier than you are.
He wants to be back.
She's prettier than you are, Ross. Heather, you're prettier than Ross is.
Well, thank you.
How are you doing, Heather? You look nice today.
Thank you. How are you doing?
We're okay. We're going nuts. We're cooped up in a 1,200 square foot condo.
Well, I'm in 750 square feet with him, so I'm good though.
You win.
This is a heavy RV. We'll be right back.
I just
he left.
He always does. That's why I usually let him do the videos himself.
I know. It's so you guys haven't met each other. So go ahead and introduce everybody here that's on our epic RV adventure. This is the better half of the Dupreys.
Michael Shelly.
Nice to meet you.
And Talon, my service dog Talon is on my feet.
Very awesome. Nice to meet you.
She's an English trained golden retriever. She's way cuter than me.
Doodle is in the bed. That's who I was just brushing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of hair.
She's
So
go ahead.
the Dupreys were full time, and then they sold their fifth wheel Lola and Size Matters, and they found a piece of property that was a garage, right? And you guys have converted the garage into a tiny home, which is really cool. And they filmed every step of the way.
We have totally. It's been a lot. We've gone from being in the city to full-time RVing and not knowing anything or anybody to living in the middle of nowhere. For me, it was a big change. And we really didn't know anybody when we moved here at all. And now we have met so many amazing people. And I love it here. I just went to Florida about 3.5 weeks ago for my cousin's wedding. And I would rather be here. I couldn't wait to get home. I definitely missed it. So
Heather, tell us about Bike Week in Florida.
Bike Week in Florida? Bike Week in Myrtle Beach, you mean?
Yes, in Myrtle Beach.
Daytona?
No, in Myrtle Beach by the Epic RV Park with the slides.
Well, that one was really, really, it was a fun week. I would not recommend to have children there during the week.
Why is
We've
that?
been on there a couple of times Bike Week, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not. But there were so many people in there. It was crazy. And I would go walk. I walked around the park by myself a couple of times, and there was just bikes everywhere. And then after they left, I guess there was regular Bike Week and then Black Bike Week.
Right.
And then it was insane, absolutely insane. But we weren't there for that. We were leaving then, so I was glad for that. Apparently, it gets really bad. But
Memorial Day.
It does.
Yeah.
does it? I have heard some bad things about both Bike Weeks, and I had no idea that they happened there. So
You got to experience all of its glory.
Yeah,
I sure did.
In addition to all the craziness, there's actually a lot of deaths that happen in both of those Bike Weeks too. Motorcycle accidents. Because you got the people down there who just bought their massive motorcycle and they've had about 5 minutes worth of riding experience, and they get out there and they can't then start drinking those Bud Lights.
Hey.
There was a girl actually who had, when I was walking, because I walked a lot when I was there. Here it's different because there's so many hills. I don't walk as much as I used to. But I was walking and there was a girl who wanted to ride one of the guys' bikes. And I think they were drinking, and she dumped the guy's bike, and she was a mess. And he was so upset. He was more upset, I think, over the bike than he was over her. And I was like, seriously? I'd be leaving you.
So our phone lines are open. If you want to call Heather and ask her a question, or Mike or Shelly, you want to ask them a question, our phone lines are open right now. There's nobody on the phone, so you can call in and ask away.
This is pretty neat, Drew. How did you figure this all out?
Well, I ate a cram box, and on the back of the cram box, it had this directions.
You're so funny. I don't
The
hear
Air Force guy helped me.
The Air Force guy helped you?
That guy.
Oh, well, that is awesome. Yeah, we had so many technical issues. We are so bad at this whole.
I've been telling Ross for months to get on StreamYard.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
We're the duck. Look at the duck in the top right-hand corner.
Right here by my face.
Oh, I see it.
I'm the duck.
You're the duck right there. Okay, I get you.
So what have you been cooking? What Mike and Shelly have been doing awesome cooking videos. Making lasagna and have overhead shots of the cooking and the whole night. She's over here stirring stuff.
That was drone footage, actually. Thank you.
And,
yours was stirring.
Thank you. I browned the
my
butter.
cooking video, I had drone footage involved.
That is cool.
right. What have you been cooking, Ross? Or why is it Ross cooking for you?
Ross doesn't cook. The guy could burn water. He does not cook at all. And honestly, we've been so busy with different projects all over the property. I look a serious hot mess. Honestly, we have not been doing too much cooking, and I haven't been in the videos very often. Everything has been changed. Everything has changed so much this year. It's been a lot of change this year for us. So
But for the better. Some of it's for the better.
It is. Some of it has been, but we're hopefully starting to go back to where we were. Hopefully, I think. I don't know. But I did make him a peanut butter Easter egg for Easter, and we did do a pork loin for Easter. But other than that, we haven't been doing a lot of cooking. It's different when you go from a house to an RV and then back to like a small little apartment type of thing. It's different.
Right.
We've done.
Would you ever go full time again?
No. Never.
What would you do different, Mrs. Dupre?
I probably would never have said yes to living full time in an RV.
That's not what I thought she was going to say.
No. I mean, he wanted to do it, and I said okay, because I'm not the type of person to say no, and it was something he wanted to do. He lets me do the things that I want to do, so I'm not the type of person to stop him from his dreams. But it was so.
Got that right, Jack.
It was harder on me than it was on him, I think. So it was a lot. It was a lot. So I mean, I don't know. We had a lot of experiences.
The internet was a pain in the butt.
The internet was really rough, and I think, see, for him, it's so different. I don't know. I really don't know what else I would do different. I just living in Lola was awesome. I mean, it was okay going and meeting new people and doing all the experiences that we had, but it was hard because you go park to park, and when you work in your RV and you're in your RV all the time, you can't go and go to parks, and you can't get out and do adventures because you have to work in there. It's so hard because you're in those same walls 24 hours a day.
Right. And see, our epic RV adventure, they're going to go full time. So what advice, as you've done it, what advice do you have for them? You gave me, when I first bought my RV, when we were just getting to know each other, and I was just some subscriber to your channel, and I reached out to you guys and I sent you a message. And I said, I just got my first RV. I'm so nervous about driving it. You remember that conversation? Right. And you told me to drive the speed limit. And if it said 40 miles an hour on the off ramp, to do 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
What I would do, my advice.
What would your advice to me?
My advice is keep your house for a backup just in case.
Well,
seriously, I mean, let me get in there. Keep your house for a backup just in case. As long as you don't have a big house and taxes are pretty cheap. If you can keep your house just for the first 6 months or first year, and then get rid of your house. I mean, or if you're gonna go full time, are you guys getting rid of your house? Or are you gonna keep it?
Well, our thought process is that we will sell this house, but that we will look for something different. But depending on where we want to be.
How much is your holding cost to hold that house? Is it expensive, high taxes, or is it cheap?
It's pretty expensive.
Okay, if it's pretty expensive, what you could do is what we're going to do is we're going to get someplace on the West Coast and someplace on the East Coast. And what we're going to thinking about doing is getting land with a septic tank and a little bit like a.
That's exactly what we're thinking about doing.
And you go back and forth and get dirt cheap taxes. But if your house is too much to hold, the holding cost.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're thinking about doing, is just finding a small piece of land, throw a 50-foot concrete slab on it, septic well,
Yeah. Then you can have the slab. Then you can build like a little tiny little place where you can anchor it down in case a storm comes. You can jump in that. And then your taxes won't be nothing. You can travel and everything else. But if you get one on the East Coast and West Coast, then you can travel. You go to Florida, you go up to North Carolina, or you go to Tennessee, and then you can go all the way back down to Colorado. I mean, you can if you get sick or something happens, you got to have a place to go. And a lot of people forget about that. If you're 20 years old, it'd be different, right? You'd be thinking different.
It's different.
Right?
It's very different.
You need a place to. You break your leg and you're down for 6 months. That's gonna suck in an RV. You have to have a place where you can.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about that because he does have a bum knee, and I said I'm not giving up the house until we figure out if we're gonna have surgery on your knee or something, because you can't, crawl up the steps
exactly.
in the RV. And so, we've had those conversations, and it doesn't seem like we want to hold on to. I mean, we don't have a big house, but it's big enough that there's things that are going to have to be fixed, and and that if you're not living in it for so long, there's maintenance that you have to go back and do, and we just don't really want to deal with that. So having that.
Can you rent it out?
Place. You.
I don't want to deal with the hassle of renting out. I've done that before. I don't even want to mess with it.
We have friends that did the same thing, and they had problems. And I understand. I totally get where you guys are coming from, especially with the health problems and knee problems, stuff like that. This one over here goes all the time, never has any problems.
Oh yeah, I just broke my.
All I have to do is look at somebody, and I have the same issue or something. I always have an issue.
I think for you guys, the land and a little place, like a tiny little, like a slab and stuff, and a laundry room or something, that's the best place. Because then you don't have any headaches, and you can stay there and camp there for 6 months. Won't cost you a penny.
Yep, and that's exactly what we're thinking about. We just got to find where we want to put that, where we want to buy that land. That's it.
Right. That's important. And we talked about even like what are they called, barn dominiums or something like that. Where, you could have that really small, like attached apartment per se, and then you could rent it out like an Airbnb or something like that. Keeping all of your stuff in there if you have it, locked away. And it's just kind of basic stuff there.
Yeah.
You could build once you're there, you got the pad and everything, got the septic tank and water. Well,
right.
And eventually, we're gonna take a break for 6 months and build a little thing or something, and then go back, put a laundry room in, and you can travel. You don't have to be pressured.
And plus, it's good because when you're in those same four walls, and you work there. Say, I don't know what you guys do for work.
We had to work and sleep and eat and everything.
Well, so do we. And we spent almost 3 months on the road before all of this. So almost 3 months. It would have been longer, but it wasn't for all this. So it worked okay. I mean, we didn't have as many issues. We have more issues now that we're here than we did in the RV, and I think that's just because we like to be out.
Well, you could take Drew's condo payments over and $600 a month HOA.
I think there's a mentality that when you're in your house, that all of a sudden you have lawn care and you have maintenance and and who wants to do chores and all that kind of stuff. And when you're in your RV, man, those things kind of, yes, you have maintenance and you have to do, clean the RV and stuff like that, but it's a whole lot quicker, so it doesn't seem like you're tasked to do a big chore.
But I will tell you,
laundry's easier to do at home, I'll say that.
Well, we have a washer and dryer in our RV, so it's pretty easy for us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. A lot of the things we found were, once we sold the house, all the pressures that we had in the house followed us to the RV.
Yeah, like the storms and everything. We're like, oh, geez, there's no storms, and we're like, what do we hang out in these dirty bathrooms in this place, and then waiting for the storm? It was like, oh my god.
This one was such a big one with the storms. He was afraid that the RV was going to flip.
I forget what kind of RV you guys have, but we had that big fifth wheel, and it was so big and light because the fifth wheels are light. And when the wind hit, it was like, whoa, you can feel that thing rocking. It's scary. It's like those front. That's everything you own. It's like, holy cow. I'd rather, if I went back, I'd get a big Class A, but it's heavy.
That's what
we've got a 36-foot Class A gas.
good because then you got a lot of bottom center weight, transmission, rear end. I mean, engine. We didn't have that. I think it was like a kite.
Right.
And it was, the fifth wheels are taller, bigger. They're like kites. I like fifth wheels because of space. Gosh, it felt like a house, but I'll tell you what, it's a little spooky in the storms.
That's why you need a DRV full house.
Yo, those can flip too. A motorhome, a Class A, would be a lot more sturdier even than a DRV because DRVs are so big and high. There's no motor.
24,000 pounds.
Yeah, but his motorhome's probably 27,000, and it's smaller, shorter.
Trust me, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I bet you it's like 27,000 pounds, and it's shorter, and it's got more center to the gravity weight down low. With
Yeah, it's got a lot. I'm sure it has a lot lower center of gravity, and that's the key.
Does anybody out there want to call in? We have an open phone line. We're going to wrap this up here in a little bit. So one last call. If anybody wants to call in and talk about our topic right here, we'd love to have you on the air.
Who's doing the dishes?
Oh, that's Angie making the food.
Sorry. Angie, you're too loud.
Sorry.
What's for dinner, Angie?
Well, what's for dinner?
Oh, I'm embarrassed to say.
Why? We had leftovers. Yeah, I had a chicken nugget sandwich.
We had chicken nugget sandwich.
That makes me feel better.
I mowed the lawn.
I had chips and avocado and an orange.
We're having frozen pizza and salad.
There you go.
It's salad.
Salad.
We're good.
The thing, I hated school, but the only thing I liked is those pizzas in the school. It was a big, thick pizza.
Yeah.
I hated school otherwise.
All right. So at the end of our, we do about an hour, so we're running a little bit over. So our epic RV adventure, do you want to talk about anything that's going on? I know you have a lot going on.
We do have a lot going on. We're getting real close to the big reveal for our veterans fundraiser. And we've probably got, I don't know what video we're going to drop next.
We got a lot of different ones.
We got a lot of videos, probably a video. Yeah, I don't know. We got a lot of videos in the can. We're going to throw one of them out.
Well, we're going to be watching you at Epic RV Adventure. We're going to be checking your videos out tonight.
Thanks. Great. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I will say that we are this close to our 4,000 hours. We're only about 1,100 hours away right now.
Oh, well, that's okay because I got fiber in it, and I'll just put it on a playlist. And just
Perfect.
Roll it. We're good.
And of course, we're on the verge of 1,000 subscribers too. We're only about 300 away from that. So we should. I'm fully expecting to be monetized by the end of the week. That's the goal.
That's awesome.
You know, a lot of people say that, but I'll tell you what. When we went monetized, like when we first started, we got monetized. We actually, our video views dropped like in half. So monetized, like even now these days, like if I got a video up and I wanted to get a little viral, like that one Drew did. So at first we didn't run any ads on it because you can get more of a boost at first. Sometimes some videos you don't want to run ads on, some you do. You'll figure, you know what I mean? You'll see. You'll be like,
they don't know what video you're talking about, Ross.
They do know?
No, they don't. They don't know what video that went viral.
He was at an RV show and he did a pop-up camper and it got like, I don't know, like 630,000 views. But that was.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah,
I don't watch any of Drew's videos, to be honest with you.
Yeah, screw Drew.
I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan of the work.
No. He's just too hyper in his videos, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ross, Heather, DePraise. What do you got going on? What do you got? Plug your stuff.
We don't have anything going on. We're just gonna.
It's the same stuff, different day. It's same day.
We're trying to
day
get.
out,
We're trying to
really.
buy a tractor. We're trying to get a sponsor to pay half the tractor, and we'll pay half the tractor because we really, really need a tractor. Like we're breaking our back over here. We have too much property.
Can you tell how tired we looked?
We keep hiring people to do tractor work, and it's costing us a fortune. We need to have a tractor. It's like
Well, I'll be honest with you guys. We saw your latest video about you trying to reseed after the storm.
Yeah.
I was like, that's exactly why I want to get rid of my house. That right there is why I want to get rid of the house.
Well, the thing is when we're starting from scratch, it's really hard when we start from scratch.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 10 times harder because every time you first, it's hard to get established. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I mean, it's definitely coming along. But it was all woods here, but it's pretty easy now because we can relax. We got the house and we can just kind of relax. And can build the additional one we want, you know?
It is getting better. We are. I didn't mean to scare you guys when I said I would say no.
No, it didn't scare us at all.
I did not mean to say that.
But make sure you have a backup plan, that's all.
It was just very, I think Ross had more insight into it than I did because he watched more of the RV videos, and all I knew was the Florida RVing that we did and all the really fun places that we had gone to. And then we ended up going to Georgia and just different RV parks that I was not used to. It was just very different.
If we went back,
me.
what I would do is I would keep my house. I'd leave for a month.
We did leave for a month. We left for 3 months.
Oh yeah.
And then we sold it. I was like, what happened here?
You'd only do it for 1 month this time instead of 3.
And you two can call. Oh, we have a caller. I knew that was going to happen. Here's a caller.
It's probably somebody telling you to get off the air.
Yeah, hi caller, you're on the air.
Hey Drew, it's Chief from Foreverland again.
How you doing, bud?
Wanted to throw an idea out there. Listening to them, the Prees talk about the sleigh and everything, because we're planning on getting a huge fifth wheel. A friend of mine suggested, who lives in a mobile home, if you're staying someplace for a long period of time, do like hurricane tie downs to the base of it and anchor them like you would for a mobile home.
We did that.
We did that. We did that in ours. Actually, stayed 6 months. I cranked those in the ground and strapped them to come along to the frame, and I felt a little bit more secure. But man, I'll tell you what, if those things aren't anchored good, that fifth wheel will rip them right out of the ground. They're only 4 feet, and it, you know, the ground's usually soft until it sits in there for a couple of years. So without concrete, I don't know. It's hard. I guess if you get the 6 foot in the ground, make sure you don't hit any wires. I guess
they do help a lot. I will say with the sway and back and forth with just regular wind. And I mean, we have, what did we have? Like 20, 30 mile an hour wind?
Yeah, if you hook it up to an RV hauler, like we had the semi truck, and you keep it hooked up to the truck and then try to level it the best you can, then it won't, then it hits that pin box. It can't flip the truck, the 17,000 pound truck too. That would be good. But you have to hook it to the truck, keep it hooked. And then put your jacks down.
Because we've thought about that. We've thought about all the wind and everything in that. But yeah, now do you guys use a pin jack too?
We use the pin thing for the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, we use the what's that called?
The tripod thing?
Tripod thing in the front. We use the scissor locks on the wheels, the X chocks. We used everything.
And rolled, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter. You will rock and roll in a storm, and it's scary, spooky, because if you get hit from the back, we got 80 mile an hour winds from the back, and it rattled the whole RV. But if we got hit broadside, it would have flipped it over almost. I mean, it would have been, because a lot of RVs, we were in a part of Myrtle Beach, and RVs were flipping over in front of us. I've seen 7 awnings ripped completely out of RVs like this, just like that, in seconds. The awnings take off and tear off the RVs. 7 of them, 1 second. I was like, holy cow, this is bad.
But I think that was frontline winds too.
It was straight line winds that hit down right over our heads.
We're at the beach.
You know, it depends. I mean, it really depends where you park. You park under a couple big trees, well, you know, trees go down in a storm sometimes. Yeah. Branches come off the trees. If you park in a big open field, you're going to get wind. It depends how you park. And if you're in a flood zone, like I go to RVs all the time now, fix them. And a lot of them I go with this flooding, the whole RV. I went to RV parks and down the street, and the whole RV park's underwater. So guys are underwater. I'm sitting there like, holy cow.
But those straps do help, right?
The straps do help.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
You know, like filling your fresh water tank and stuff. It's low center of gravity. That'll help.
They do help.
You know, filling your water tank. You can do different tricks like that.
Just get one of those small teardrop trailers. You'll be fine. You don't need a big RV. You don't need a big class, big fifth wheel.
Yeah, and another thing is where you're going to be with this fifth wheel. You're going to be out west, or if you're in the northeast, it's not as bad. Storms aren't as bad here.
I went through a 30 to 60 mile an hour gust of mine, Class C, and that picked up the slide and started shaking it.
Where's he going to be? Where's he going to travel to?
Caller, where are you going to go to?
Where we're going to go to, we have no clue. We're going to start here in Central Virginia and just throw a dart at the map and go there.
Well,
that sounds good to me.
As long as you don't go out west and sit in the middle of a big field and big storms come around through, you should be fine. I mean, just if you're used to Virginia with the low bridge and stuff, you know what you're doing. I mean, It's all common sense. When you have a big
Oh, yeah.
fifth wheel and you sit on I mean, if you have other RVs next to you, it's going to break the wind. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do.
Yeah, well, I drove 18-wheelers for about 2 years. I gave that up because I got tired of the idiots driving around me, but I'm not planning on, I'm pretty good at routing, so we're probably not going to take a lot of interstates and everything. We're going to take more of the off-road stuff and, you know, see the sights and all that good stuff.
You got a pickup truck already?
Sorry, I couldn't understand you.
Do you have a pickup truck already?
Oh yeah, didn't phases. Bought the pickup truck first, and now we're buying the RV. I've got a small pickup truck. We're getting a Grand Design Sawtooth 380 FLR. It's about 16,000 pounds, and my little truck ought to be able to handle it. It's a Ford F350 Platinum with dualies, 6.7 liter diesel, and a full size bed. And all the whistles.
Good.
That'll be good. Now you'll be.
Stay out of the hills. Just stay out of the hills with it.
I
know where you can get I know where you can trick out Bighorn for really cheap with all the solar and everything prepped. If you haven't bought that fifth wheel yet, I'd look at that used Bighorn because it's immaculate. It's Jones and Two Travels old fifth wheel, and he's got it up for sale. And I'm telling you, he hooked up his full house with extension cord off the Bighorn fifth wheel and ran it on all the solar, ran his new fifth wheel off of it. That's how it all hooked
I don't
up.
have to buy a dealer already done the solar and everything. You get it cheaper.
Yeah, yeah, he's got a great deal on that fifth wheel.
Just don't buy a brand new fifth wheel, please. Oh my gosh.
Don't do what we did.
I fix them for a living. Please don't buy brand new. Brand new, they're garbage. They have so many problems. You're going to go nuts at first. Buy something a year old that's already been through the problems.
Yeah, let somebody else fix it.
All right. Well, we appreciate all the input and everything, folks, and we'll look into that, Drew. We'll see what we got here and that. But yeah, we need to go big. Our problem is I'm a little guy. I'm 6'4" and about 295 pounds, and Dee is petite.
Make sure you get a porcelain toilet.
Yeah, go.
Yes, definitely.
Go over to Jones into Travel. You can send him a message. Tell him Drew sent you, and just ask to see some of the pictures of that Bighorn. And I think you're gonna like it. I've been inside of it, and it's immaculate. And he's got that thing. He just put brand new solar panels on it while I was out courtside with him.
What do you put? Lithium and everything? Why is he selling it?
Because he got a really good deal on a full house, a DRV full house.
Those are really nice.
Okay. The Bighorns are really nice RVs.
Yeah, these are really good. It's
yeah, we looked at a couple of them.
Yeah,
we looked at a couple of them. So
yeah, get with Aaron at Jones into Travel, and he'll tell him I sent you.
That's what.
No, who makes friends is on it.
All right, guys. You guys have a great night. We appreciate all the input. We love y'all.
Yeah, see you.
Safe.
All right, see you.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Oops.
Well, this has been fun, Drew.
Yeah. So, you guys got anything else to talk about?
No.
No, but I'm going to go watch some epic RV adventure videos.
Yeah. So
start with making lasagna because it all goes downhill after that.
So everybody knows I'm real close to getting my 4,000 hours, and I appreciate everybody that's been running my playlist.
I'll just be running Papa Drew's and Adventure RVs all night and go to bed playlist.
Thank you.
There you go. Your minutes will be there in the morning.
Like, comment, and share.
That's good.
I'm about 730 minutes away from getting my full 4,000 hours. So if you can run my playlist, that would be awesome. I'd really, really appreciate it.
Does this live thing count as your minutes too, Drew?
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh, that's good.
So,
and he's going to get a lot of minutes off of this live.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in, everybody. I hope you like the phone calls. We're going to keep doing it. I like having the guests call in. It's been working pretty flawlessly. So that's been awesome. And I'm going to end this like I end every video, except for I want Heather to say her ending.
I can't
Heather,
do that. I was so mad that day.
Come on. I know you were mad that day. Come on, one time.
Do it.
Please.
Do it.
Please.
Drew, you're lucky I'm on the channel right now. Like us and share us.
You'll know you'll find us funny.
You do it. Yes.
Anyway, I'm gonna end it like I end all of them by saying I love you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.
Bye. Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you.
Bye.
Bye, Drew.
Well, hang on.
Well, I don't know how